Welcome to season 2 of the Cowboys Chronicles. I am your host, JD, and I got my co-host with me, my dad. Good to be back.
It is. It's great to be back. Season 2, episode 1.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, new coaching staff.
Yep.
New players.
Yes.
And so I've been kind of excited. To see what the Cowboy Nation is going to be like this year.
Yeah. So let's get into it. We've got a good bit to talk about. So new coaching staff for our Dallas Cowboys coming into this 25-26 season. We got some new players. We got some players that were on the team last season as well. First of all, let's just start out with the coaching staff. We got rid of Mike McCarthy and all of his staff. We brought in Schottenheimer. Shotty.
What they call it.
That's what they call him. What's his first name? It's not Brian, right? Yeah, Brian.
Brian
Schottenheimer. So what do you think of him so far through offseason, training camp, preseason, things that you've heard and seen so far?
Yeah, I think what I've heard is that he is kind of coach that's kind of high energy. You know, he likes to, be out on the field with the players, dapping them up, encouraging them, having a little fun. But then also, from what I've heard and read, is that he's also, kind of like to be kind of an aggressive coach.
Okay.
Kind of aggressive. So I don't know if he's more defensive minded or if he's offensive minded. I'm not sure, but I did hear that he kind of really likes a tough defense. So I'm hoping that by his energy, our defense, really, they were okay last year.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that because of that mindset that he's going to bring, to the team, that kind of toughness to the AU culture. To the Cowboy culture. Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. From what I've heard, he seems like a player's coach, but then some of the other things that I've heard is he's super tough. The Schottenheimer, his dad was a tough guy,
Right?
Marty, and he was no nonsense. So if he has any kind of similarities to his dad, then we might have some toughness that we really lacked in the Mike McCarthy era, because he just wasn't that guy.
Exactly, right. So I do hate that you talked about some coaches. They brought in new coaches. I do hate that we lost the DB coach.
Yeah,
I thought that he was should have stayed. I thought he did a really, really, really good job, and I can't think of his name right now.
I'm blanking on his name too. It'll come to me though.
Yeah, but he was really good, and I wish that we could have kept him because I thought he really had our DBs playing tough.
Yeah, he really did. He was a great DBs coach for sure. But I don't know if he might have gotten picked up somewhere else. I'm not sure.
Right.
But yeah. So as far as the coaching staff goes, I think it's a lot of first year guys that are new to in their roles for the Cowboys. Offensive coordinator Clayton Adams and Matt Eberflus, we know where he was for the Bears, head coach of the Bears, the last few seasons. And he is a defensive coordinator. That's what he does.
Right.
He was defensive head coach, in other words. And the Bears defense was fairly good.
Right. Well, they've always had that kind of tough-mindedness.
Yeah.
You think back at some of the tough players that they used to have. But yeah, so him being 17 year in, as an NFL coach, He's bringing a lot of experience.
Yes, he is.
So I'm hoping that that's going to really help us.
And he's strictly focusing on the defense, and so he doesn't have to worry about anything else. Defense is his expertise, so hopefully he can maintain that for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, speaking of the defense, we have one particular player who has not received a contract this season, and his name is Micah Parsons. You all know who that is. So there will be a video. Well, as we're recording this, there's a video that's already been posted about the Cowboys and the Micah Parsons trade saga. You want to check that out on the Let's Talk playlist. It's already been posted, so check that out. But Micah Parsons has not received a contract. He requested a trade. Jerry Jones is not talking to his agent. Apparently there's a contract that was had or agreed upon under the table, or a handshake deal or something along those lines between Micah and Jerry Jones. What's going on? What's going on with this?
Well, it's the Jerry's way.
Yeah.
Jerry did it. He did it with Dak. He did it with CeeDee Lamb. And we could probably go back years and years and years. I even did it with Emmitt Smith.
Yes.
Emmitt Smith missed a couple of games even, I believe, right? Before he even got signed.
Gotcha.
So I mean, this is Jerry's way, but I don't think it's the best way, because I think you allow your players to get disgruntled. You allow them to lose passion and fire. They should be practicing with the team, should be training with them, and so they're not.
Right.
And so he was talking about how, Micah could go out and he could get hurt and I pay him all this money. Well, he got hurt last season, so why would we, pay money, this season for a player who's going to get hurt?
Right.
Well, by you not signing him, he's not getting the reps that he needs on the field with the team in the pads. And obviously, Cowboys don't ever play any of their starters during preseason.
No.
So they're not going to get any time there on the field at all.
No.
And that's another conversation that we could have. Should in the starter team one, should they play in the preseason?
At least a drive, 2 drives.
Right.
Something.
Exactly.
I think they should. But yeah, no, this whole Michael situation is crazy. And
I think Jerry will pay him. I do think he'll get paid. I think he'll get paid, but I don't. He should have paid him earlier. Now, it's going to cost him more money.
Yes.
And so I know Jerry's not hurting for money. We know this. So, and that may be, hey, let me just make you sweat for this money that I'm gonna give you. you know.
I don't know the mindset, but Jerry did say that that he'll stir it up if need be, and ultimately I do believe that Jerry he wants to be in the limelight. He wants people talking about him. He wants first take and first things first and get up.
He wants all the attention.
He wants all the attention, especially in the off season, because who knows what's going to happen during the season.
Right, exactly.
And so
on all the sports broadcasts, everybody's talking about where would be Michael's best fit, which teams are offering him the best trades.
Right.
So it makes it's newsworthy.
It is.
And to your point, that's what Jerry likes. He likes to be in the limelight. He likes to be talked about. That's why he's in every interview when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Not many owners do that.
No. None, really.
None. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think that he'll be traded either. Jerry doesn't trade his players. I don't know of any players that were traded away.
Right. Yeah. I think you're right.
He brought in Herschel Walker. I think that was a trade years ago. I don't know.
Well, he'll bring in trades. I mean, they do that, rare as well.
For draft picks and things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. But as far as drafting them away.
Yeah, trade them away.
Trade them away. Yeah. No, that doesn't happen.
So do you think Micah will be paid?
I think he'll get paid. Yeah. I think he'll get paid. But, I'm hoping that he has not allowed this to really cause him not to really go out and give it his all. I mean, you can get the money, and then you know how they say some players, they get the money, then they just kind of lay down.
Yeah.
And maybe, this situation, I don't think that's, you look at and you listen to Micah, I don't think that that's his MO. That's not how he works, right? I think he's still going to go out. Jerry pays him. I think he's going to go out, still give it his all out there on the field, even though all of this, I think he'll put all of this behind him and go out and just try to be, get the most sacks. I think, he has a goal to be the player that's going to be, defensive player of the year with the most sacks and things like that. So I think that will be his goal. So I don't think this is going to really hinder his play on the field.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get to that point because, again, he did request a trade. And on his recent podcast, one of his episodes, he mentioned that one of the teams that he would want to be traded to are the Denver Broncos. That would be his ideal destination if he were to be traded. He said that they have a great defense already, and he said they're Super Bowl contenders. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that part, but
right.
Especially because they have the Chiefs in that division as well. So I mean, that's really neither here nor there. But
that's right. That's right.
But yeah, that's what he said. So I don't think he'll be traded. But we'll see what happens.
Right.
I guess.
Exactly.
I think he'll be paid. I don't know if we're just waiting on more people to get contracts so Jerry can pay top dollar, or ultimately, I just think Jerry wants to wait and ride this thing out. But another thing that we have to remember, August 19th, the Netflix special is coming out. Dallas Cowboys. It could be interesting if Jerry waits, and it's just a couple of days as we're recording this. If Jerry makes the contract on that day, that would be quite interesting.
That's Jerry's way again. You know what I'm saying? Jerry's world. So he might surprise a lot of people and do it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but
right.
That's just another thought.
So that people most watch Netflix series,
and also paying Micah Parsons on that day as well.
Right.
That would be a dual thing there.
Right.
That'd be interesting. Let's look at the roster a little bit. We did have a draft, and so Cowboys, as they usually do, they drafted fairly well. We brought in 2 running backs, Phil Maffa and Jaden Blue from Texas.
Right.
These are 2 running backs that I follow very closely because those are 2 of my favorite teams, Texas and Clemson.
Sure.
And this should help the run situation in Dallas. We have, along with those 2 rookie quarterbacks, we also have Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams.
Exactly.
I personally believe that it should be Jaden and it should be Phil Maffa as 1-2.
Right.
How much work they've gotten in preseason and
well, Jaden Blue got hurt.
So
he got hurt, a heel injury, and so he has not played any of the 2 preseason games that we've already had against the Rams and then also against the Ravens.
So that's going to hinder him.
That's going to hinder him a little bit, but I would really love to see him. They thought that he might be able to play against the Ravens, but he was a no-go. So hopefully this 3rd preseason game, he'll be ready because I really want to see him play as well. They say his work ethic is not as good.
It's questionable,
Right, it is questionable.
Heard that too.
But I believe he's a good running back. And to your point, I would love to see that 1-2 combo as well. Because Dallas Cowboys, they've always had a big, tough back.
Right.
3rd and 1, 3rd and inches. And Maffa, he's going to be able to get that.
Definitely.
He's going to be able to get that. And so Jaden Blue got the quickness, got the fast sweep, give him the ball and let him go do his thing. So I would really love to see those 2 as well. But then the other 2 running backs, well experienced.
Yep.
So you can't count them out. You know.
I just don't know how much production they're gonna give us.
Right.
Just based on previous situations they've had. Not the best situation, and of course our offensive line is pretty good. So it might work. It's definitely going to be a running back by committee type of situation with us, which can be good. We need depth in the running back position.
Sure, but I don't know if we've always had 4 running backs.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of them's maybe going to be put to the practice squad.
Right.
Things like that. You have to have depth in other places, really, especially defensively, especially for us anyway.
Right, and then we still got Deuce Vaughn, who can come out of the backfield as well, and then also I think Turpin. They was thinking about maybe using him in some more running situations as well.
Very true. We should do that.
We should do that. Yeah, we should do that.
He is very explosive.
Right.
Speaking of wide receivers, we made a trade this offseason for George Pickens. He's dynamic.
Yes.
He's very good.
Yes.
He's going to help CD. He's going to be on the other side. It's going to alleviate some of that pressure and the double teams and things like that CD always incurs because he's, such an amazing wide receiver. What do you think about George Pickens and his impact that he can have on this season?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I really like what CD said. CD said that, there's not a number 1 and a number 2 here. We got number 1s here.
Yeah.
And
he is a number 1.
Exactly.
For the most part, yeah.
Sure. And George Pickens said that, you're not going to be able to double team both of us.
No.
So with Pickens and CD on both sides, I think that's a great combination. I'm hoping that they will be the best wide receiver duo in the league. I'm really hoping that they have both great hands.
Yes.
And so Pickens brings a lot to the table. And Dak, can be Dak in certain situations where the deep ball is not as accurate as it should be. But, with CD hands and George Pickens' hands, they can get the ball.
Yes.
So if
he's gonna go get it.
Exactly. So
that's what I like about him.
Right. So I think you should, man, just let them run wild out there. You know what I'm saying, on the field, man. Send them out.
Yeah.
Mix it up. CD loves to be in the slot at times. He's great right there. I don't know if Pickens has ever been played in the slot. I don't think so. I think he's always been a kind of wide out. But I think it's a great pickup. Everybody was super excited. Couldn't believe that the Cowboys actually went out and did that.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so by them doing that, there's just been a lot of hype around those two. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing them both play on the field together. And I just hope they can just stay healthy.
Absolutely.
Both stay healthy.
Absolutely. And just looking at the wide receiver room, we have some really good talent. And we actually brought in undrafted rookie Trayshawn Holden from Oregon.
Yes, man, they've been saying that he in preseason or in practice, he has been balling.
He is a speedster. Oregon. That's all they do is produce speedsters.
Right. So he surprised a lot of people during training camp.
Yeah. I think as long as he stays healthy, he can be another slot guy alongside Turpin. And honestly, just the way it's looking, the way our offense is looking, pass.
Well, and obviously, and that opened up the run.
Yes.
So if we can get the pass game going, Dallas has always been the opposite. We run first, and then we pass. But we got those wideouts. Man, I'm with you. Let's think pass first, and then we started getting some momentum with the passing game. Then obviously it's going to open up the running game.
Yeah, and honestly, if we do pass first, then we may be able to get out into some leads and then run the ball.
Sure.
Slow the game down.
Right.
Ball control.
Maffa will be great at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ball control.
Yards out the carry.
Yes.
He's great with that.
What have you heard from Ryan Flournoy? We saw a little bit from him last season. And I saw one of his catches on social media.
Right.
He still seems like he's producing
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I really do. I like him. He's a big wide out, and I don't know why he doesn't really get the playing time. I think he deserves more playing time.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just the roster that we have.
Yeah, with Pickens coming in, he may not. But
Right.
again, depth piece, we seem to really like him. We haven't gotten rid of him, anything like that. So
Exactly. I think he just needs a chance.
Yeah.
I think he gets a chance and he gets some playing time. I think he'll show some people that he has, some skills that, and so I really like him.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is a little bit of the roster breakdown. Hopefully we can bring Micah, get Micah into the fold and get him paid. But until then, we're just waiting for. We have one more preseason game.
Right. Well, we got to talk about Jake Ferguson too.
Okay.
He got paid.
He did get paid.
He got
That's
paid,
true.
and so I think he's going to be a valuable asset as well.
He was injured last season.
He was injured last season
for a good bit.
Exactly.
We missed him for sure.
We did. So I think he's gonna produce again this year. Dak, he and his tight ends, man,
Yes.
they connect really well.
Yes.
So I think Jake Ferguson is gonna probably have. I'm hoping that he'll have a breakout season and come off that injury last year. And I know he's probably ready to play. So I think he's going to be out there.
Motivation after getting money.
Right.
So
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
So big things could be coming for our Cowboys, especially offensively. And honestly, if Micah is not gonna play, if he gets traded or holds out or anything like that.
No, I mean, you think about that. That would be uncharacteristic.
At this point, yes.
Of Jerry Jones.
At this point, yes.
And so I really don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. And so we can really just we can check that box. In my opinion,
it's gonna happen. What
we can check that box.
Over under a week before the season starts. You think it's gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna be very close.
Close.
It's gonna be very close, and that's Jerry's way.
Yeah.
It's foolish in my opinion, but he has money that he can just throw around. He doesn't need money.
No.
Right. So he has the money. I think he just wants the attention.
Yeah.
And so and he's getting it.
Yeah, he is definitely getting it. Let's look at our schedule here while we're starting off game 1, week 1.
Oh man,
of the NFL season
Thursday
against
night.
the defending Super Bowl champ Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, before we go there, let me just talk about the preseason games. I think we've been looking really bad.
Yeah.
This preseason, the first game against the Rams, and we practiced with them.
Yeah.
Right?
Joint practice.
Joint practice. And so the Cowboys said that they're going to come out and they were going to be, play fast. Right? Well, the Rams came out and they played faster.
Yeah.
Right? And so I don't know if they really expected the Rams to be that fast. So we played the Rams better than we played the Ravens.
Correct.
And so you would think that as practice and training camp and all that's going on, that we'd be looking better in the preseason. So I'm hoping this third game we really look better, but we're just not looking good. And Shotty was not happy with this last game at all.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just hoping that we can start clicking. We brought in Joe Milton.
Yes.
Right. So Cooper Rush is no longer with us as the backup. Brought in Joe Milton. Big arm. Huge arm. But you look at quarterbacks with big arms that can throw down the field, they're not as accurate when it comes to 10, 20 yards.
Yep.
And so he's overthrowing the receivers because his arm is so big. And so if they can just teach him and train him,
bring it in a little bit.
Bring it in just a little bit. I think he's going to be great. But, there was some talk of the town how, they were matching him with CD. I'm not CD, with Dak during the practices. Milton and Dak, and which one should be. And Milton was playing so much better in practice than Dak was. And so there was a little inch of noise maybe Milton should replace Dak. Then when he went out there and he played the Ravens, they're like, no, never mind. Never mind. No, he's not going to be able to replace Dak. So, but I do like him, though.
Yeah.
I do like him. He's young.
Very.
Right? And I think he needs a couple more years of experience, maybe to work under Dak, work under the quarterback coaches, things like that, get some more training. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I think he can be. He seems fairly mobile.
Right. He will extend some plays.
Yeah.
He will extend some plays. He is tall. He's big, and he can get out in the pocket. And see, that's when he's sweeping out. When he's coming out, especially if it's short yardage. And his arm is so big and so strong that he overthrows him and puts him in front of him too far. And so, but I think if he can rein it in, I think he'll be a pretty good quarterback.
Yep. So we have one more preseason game against Atlanta.
Oh, so that's right. We only have 3. They shortened the. That's right.
It's 3.
Yeah.
3 preseason games. Next one against Atlanta.
Thinking the starters will play.
Usually it's the second game that the starters play. So if they haven't played in the second game, I don't think they're gonna play. Now, I mean, maybe they'll do a drive with starters.
I don't think we've ever done it before. Now, when Romo got hurt, when he swung out and DB came and fell on his back, and he was that a preseason game? Do you remember? Was that the first game? I can't remember.
That's the year Dak's rookie year.
Exactly.
It might have been. Is either.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up and find out and see when that was. But so maybe that was a scare, and it's like, no, we're not ever doing that again. We're not ever doing that again.
Right. Yeah.
And so we say this Thursday we play.
Next Friday as we're recording this.
Right.
The 22nd.
And we play
the Falcons.
Atlanta
Falcons.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yep. In Dallas. So. That's our last preseason game, and then we'll just be gearing up for the regular season, starting off against Philly as they get their rings.
Wow, that's going to be a big game.
It's a huge
Thursday night,
huge game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to expect really. I'm hoping Micah can play. If Micah doesn't play for whatever reason, whether it be contract or back or whatever, we're gonna lose bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've lost some defensive players, key defensive players. They've lost some key defensive players. Offense is still high powered.
Yeah.
You know, Saquon obviously, and Jalen Hurts. You know, great QB. You know, and they got a good football culture.
Yep.
You know, and so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game. I'm glad though that we are playing them first. I would love to see us play them first, or a really playoff contending team, rather than play somebody who, you know, because we
usually play the Giants and we usually blow them out.
Right. Exactly. Right. So I mean, I'm happy that they built the schedule the way they did. Now, the back end, I'm not so happy about that because the last 6 games, all playoff contending teams. Yeah. And so we're going to have to, you know, I think it's going to be some close games. And I don't necessarily, you said you think there's going to be, if Micah doesn't play, you think it'll be a blowout.
Yeah. I do agree with you. So you're saying that because we play Philly first, that is going to ramp us up a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, right. I think so. I think we'll go out because Dak loves to play the NFC East.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
He really does.
he loves to play the NFC East.
He has a great record against the NFC East.
Yes, he does. And so I'm happy about that. And I think what this will do is that this will allow us to really see what kind of team we're going to have. Obviously, it's just one game. It's the first game, so we really can't take too much stock in that. But it's the Philadelphia Eagles.
True.
And so,
and it's the champs. So.
And they're the champs, right? And so by us playing our division foe, and then they're the champs, and they're Eagles. You know, and so Dak love to play them. I think this will really show us really what kind of team we have.
Yeah.
And the coaching staff too. I think they're on, you know, it's a new coaching staff.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be, you know, kind of.
This is their opening game and coming out party, so you know they have something to prove as well.
Exactly. And I'm wanting to see how different
The team is, the style of play.
Yes. I really want to see that, because these last several years, people just really have they've known. I mean, it's almost they got our playbook.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know?
We can't stop the run.
Right.
We pass, and don't have a run game at all.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see what Schottenheimer and our new offensive coordinator, Clayton Adams, see what they're bringing to the team. And to be honest, I honestly think that it's going to be, I think we're going to see a lot of Dak Prescott controlling the game, doing his play calling. Let's be honest.
Right.
He's the leader of the team.
Sure.
He's the leader of the offense, especially. And he's, his 8th season, 9th season? So he's been at it for a long time. He should know what he wants, at least from the offense, for sure.
Exactly.
And like I said, just based on the wide receivers that we have, I think we're gonna be passing a whole lot. But you can put a roster schedule. You can put a roster.
Yeah.
It's right here. You just gotta. There.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the schedule, starting out, we have some easy games. I think some winnable games. We have to get out to a great start, because like you said, 10 years.
10 years.
Okay. So we have to get out to a great start, because like you said, the back end is going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, it's brutal.
And we play the Chiefs. I think that's where it's going to start. With that Chiefs game on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Play Philly before that, but after the Chiefs, we have Detroit, Minnesota, the Chargers, Washington, and then we'll see what the Giants are going to be
for the last game.
So yeah, we have some very winnable games. I think early on in the season,
we have to win those games. We really have to capitalize on those games. And I think with them knowing the schedule, I think even in their minds, they're thinking like we are.
Yep.
Right? Is that first part of the season, those are some must-win games for us.
Yep.
Because the back end, they're going to be tough. There are going to be injuries at that point. Obviously,
right.
People are not going to be playing at 100. And so we're hoping that we can not lose any of our number ones to any injuries.
Correct.
So, because it's going to be tough.
Yep. We are playing on Thanksgiving, and we're playing on Christmas this year. Playing Washington on Christmas. So,
well, I mean, America's team. I mean, you know, so
of course, of course,
we bring in the money. You know, we bring in the viewership.
Absolutely,
you know,
we're definitely doing that.
So those that are in the Cowboy Nation, we love to watch, we follow, and then those who are not in Cowboy Nation, they love to watch us too.
Yep,
they like to watch us lose. But
yes,
hopefully this year, you know, that we can, with the team that we have, we can make a whole lot of folks mad.
Yeah, hopefully so. So closing out, just looking at the schedule here. We do it every year. What's your take on our win-loss record for this upcoming season?
Yeah, well, let me start by saying last year we had a lot of injuries.
We did.
And I don't think this year will be our injury year. We had our injury year.
Yes, I agree with that.
This year, I don't think it's going to be our injury year, so I think we're going to keep our players. And I believe with the schedule that we have, the NFC East is so tough.
Yep.
And, you know, normally those are kind of 50-50. You don't really know kind of what those are going to be. And so, you know, we can just say we split there with those. Then, you know, we're looking at, 3 wins?
Yep.
3 wins, right? If we split, because we play them twice, right?
And maybe we'll be the Giants both times.
Twice.
Maybe.
Yeah. So give us 4 wins.
Yeah.
So give us 4 wins there in our divisional round. in our conference, and so that's 4. And then we have some other winnable games. These teams that we should beat potentially. And so I'm gonna say 4 wins there as well. So if we look at, it's hard to beat Green Bay, but I think we can get a. We've never really beat them.
Right. Yeah. True.
We got Chicago, so I think we can get a win there. Green Bay is gonna be tough. We got Carolina. I think that should be a win.
Should be a win.
Yeah. Washington again. It's going to be 50-50 probably. I'm hoping. Denver. I think we should.
The defense is tough.
It's tough. Yeah.
The defense is tough.
Right.
And let's just hope Micah doesn't get traded to Denver.
And then Arizona. We never beat Arizona either.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray. He's just
Monday Night Football.
He just has a field day on us every time, man.
Yeah.
So and then the Raiders. After our bye week, hopefully that's a win. So and then we got the back half, which win that we was talking about. I think we might split on some of those as well. So I'm gonna give us just above 500.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 9 and 8.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 9 and 8.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be enough to get in the playoffs.
Right. Not with Philly.
Yeah.
Because you can just kind of count them in. Washington's probably going to get in as well.
I can see Washington sliding
a little bit.
I can see them sliding.
Sophomore slump for
Jaden.
Yeah.
I don't trust Dan Quinn, obviously, but
yeah, he had him fired up last year. He had him fired up. But
yeah.
First year coach as well, so maybe he'll have this sophomore slump as well as their head coach. So. Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I'm
9 wins, 8 or 9 wins.
Exactly.
I can definitely see that.
Right, and depending on the other teams, it'll determine whether we'll get a wild card.
Right. And it's new season. We don't know who's going to be good, who's going to be bad.
Oh, but wait a minute now. But you said that Washington may drop off. Mm-hmm. Well, if that's the case, and if we're giving ourselves a 9-8 or 8-8 win, that means Philly wins the conference, and that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened in
20 years.
Right, exactly.
Division repeat champion.
Right, exactly. So division. So is it gonna be Washington, Cowboys, or the Giants?
Very true. It's never happened.
Right.
So yeah, I mean.
So we got to keep that in mind.
This might be Philly's injury season.
Maybe
because Philly was healthy all season long, right. And Saquon was healthy all season long.
And normally he's not.
That never happens.
Right.
So we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. NFC East is always peak television, peak football.
Right.
Let us know down in the comment section, Cowboy Nation, what you all think our record will be going into this new season. I'll make that comment and I'll pin it at the top, and you all can just reply and respond to that one. Any closing remarks before we get out of here?
Well, I'm ready for some football.
Yes.
I'm ready for some football. The preseason games, this has been lackluster. I've been kind of really just. I mean, I don't think we've won a preseason game in 7 or 8 years. It's been a long time. I don't know if we actually go out to really try to win, or really we just really try to go out and see what kind of players we got. I think maybe that's kind of what we're looking at. So it's been kind of fun to see those new players get out there and play and have some fun. So that's been fun to watch. But I'm ready for some football. Yep. And ready to see the Cowboys go out and be who they are. America's team.
Yep.
So, and who knows, man? We just might we got a powerhouse on offense. We
do.
We have a powerhouse, man. And if they can be, Dak with his receivers and the offensive line do what they do, man, open up our run game. We could be the number one offense in the league.
We could be. We definitely could be.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree with the weapons that we have.
Right.
I could definitely see that. Now we just have to be able to stop some people.
Exactly.
We have to be able to stop some people and stay healthy. And I don't know if there's a word on Overshown yet in his injury progress. Bill's probably going to be coming back middle of the season.
Right.
from his injury.
Yeah, I think they said maybe he'll miss 4 or 5 games, I believe.
And that maybe rushing him back, maybe. But
Yeah.
I want him to come back because he is
no doubt.
incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I agree. We could have a powerful offense, limit turnovers, obviously, and staying healthy. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the season as well.
That's great. And then, when we look at, Trayvon coming off an injury as well.
Trayvon
Diggs, right? And so we're hoping that, he can get back and come out and play some ball. And then on the other side is Bland. And so both of them they're great, and we didn't really have a season to where we have both of them healthy at the same time. And so if we get both of them healthy at the same time and they play the way they can play, then we'll be able to stop some folks when it comes to passing game.
Right.
But we have to stop the run game.
We have to. That's the main thing, and I feel like that's been the focus, at least for the most part, for our defense, stopping the run.
Right.
Just past a few seasons, we just haven't been
able to do it.
So yeah, we'll definitely see what we can get from our defense this season.
Right.
Yeah.
So
looking forward to it.
So what's your last word?
I'm excited for the season. I'm excited for the Thanksgiving game against the Chiefs. I'm a Chiefs fan and a Cowboys fan. Don't ask me about it. I like Patrick Mahomes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a special moment, special time. Looking forward to the season. I like George Pickens. I like bringing him in. I think
no doubt.
Really good for us.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, he's a dog. Honestly, and him and CD are gonna feed off each other.
No doubt.
They probably got some competitions like who's gonna get the most catches, who's gonna get the most yards, things like that. So it's gonna be fun seeing Dak throw the ball around the yard. But yeah, just looking forward to the season.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out on the wire here, because we talked about it. We said that how we sometimes split with the NFC East. So we played Philly, obviously, first game, right?
Yep, and play the Giants second.
And then we have Philly again November 23rd.
Yep,
Sunday before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to say if we split, I'm going to say we win game 1 in Philly. I say I'm going on the line. I'm going on the line and say
prediction.
We win game 1 against Philly, and we lose game 2 on November 23rd, game before Thanksgiving.
You think we're gonna be like looking ahead to the Chiefs?
Well, no, I'm just saying that we normally split. So if we split,
we do, yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give us game 1, and then we lose the second game against Philly. So I'm just saying if we split, I'm giving us game 1 against Philly. So we'll be 1-0.
There's the Super Bowl, the game, the first game for the defending champs is usually a little hangover type game.
Right, exactly.
So, it might come out a little high and mighty. And
they're supposed to get the rings, and it's supposed to be a big day for them. Yeah. I think we go in and spoil it.
I would love that.
That
would be great.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, if that happens, that could catapult our season.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think that gives us a lot of confidence going into the rest of the season. Yeah. That's why I'm giving us game 1. I'm giving us game 1.
All right, well, you heard it here first. Cowboys are going to beat the Eagles game 1, September 5th against the Eagles. So mark your calendars for that one. That's going to be one of the bigger games of the season for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Most watched, probably. I mean, it's going to...
Yes. Cowboys are always the most watched.
Yes. Yeah. So they know what they're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But this has been great. I'm glad to be back with you. Again, episode 1 of season 2.
Season 2
for our Cowboys Chronicles series. Looking forward to continuing this on through the season. So guys, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
We are posting. Like I said, we're back. So it's great getting the content out to you guys. So like the video, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Yes. Next time.
Peace.
All right. Peace. Cowboy Nation.
See y'all.